boy, I'm so excited. Daniel always brings the most fascinating people into our studio. We are here with Arah Adorno. What titles would you give yourself?
Oracle card reader, medium, psychic. If that is
So cool.
so strange to say that, but
That's
yes.
so exciting. How long have you been saying that for?
About 4 years. I stay away from the psychic term because it has a lot of stigma, kind of. But you know, it's real, so I don't. How do you want to describe?
That's so exciting. We were talking in the green room a little bit before we started filming, and then I was like, I could talk to you for 8 hours. I can tell already. But just to get a little bit of background, you were telling me a little bit in the green room how you came into your abilities, and you grew up in Manhattan, which I think is very interesting. So you grew up in a high energy place.
Which neighborhood? A lot of Chelsea. This one.
Oh, nice.
Right here, my hood.
And you could sense people's energies, but didn't understand that that's what was happening at the time?
Yeah, I never knew that I was reading energy, ever.
How does it feel to read energy? Like, you just feel people's moods?
You feel, it's almost like the energy is sending messages and talking to you. So you can, like, feel their being. You can feel what they're feeling at the moment. Sometimes I can hear their thoughts.
Wow.
It's pretty wild. You can see inside their eyes sometimes. It's all super, like, you figure it out as you go. Yeah. And really never know how spiritually evolved you are, or, like, psychic. It just happens.
And then you create boundaries, I imagine, as you go, so you're not, like, just walking with your kid to school and then somebody's dead dad is like, excuse me, can you tell my son this thing? Like, right?
Well, I don't really share it with a lot of people. Like, people know, my clients know, it's all referrals, but I don't, like, go around saying that kind of stuff.
Okay, that's good.
When I do go to school,
messing up someone's day in a parking lot.
Yeah. When I do go to school for my sons, the moms that know, they're like, pull your cards out, like, joking around. You know, we always have jokes about that kind of stuff. But.
That's great, though, because I feel like as a society and a culture, we're getting really used to this idea of accepting that, like, psychics exist, mediums exist, and there's other things that we don't know beyond our five senses that are just very clearly exist. We're just like, I don't know exactly what it is.
Well, we all have it.
Yeah.
We all do. It's just how it expresses itself. All the, the clairs, like clairvoyance, clairaudience.
Yeah, so their clairaudience is hearing, or no?
Yeah, hearing. Okay. Clairvoyance is seeing. There's a lot. I think there's.
Clairsentient is knowing, I think.
Yeah, I'm not really.
Feeling?
Yeah.
Do you have any of the clairs, Daniel?
I don't know. I don't think so.
You ever tried?
Well, I think that everybody has it to a certain degree, and I do feel that I have a psychic something or other.
What's your strength, do you think?
I feel that I'm kind of good at, kind of feeling energetically where people are at, like which maybe chakra systems they're working, and then sometimes having deflector shields to, like, keep out energies that I don't want to come near me or whatever.
Yeah, that's very valuable.
I'm curious, can you tell us a little bit about how you discovered that you had any of these abilities?
Randomly, right? I was telling you. So I was gifted a ticket to a group reading for this amazing psychic. He's been doing it for 40 years. Gary Joseph is his name. Okay. And I'm sitting in this room. He is really emotional, so crazy. Like, I was blown away.
To go to that, you already had some interest, or you were curious about it?
Oh, yeah. I would always get psychic readings. I was into astrology, so I did, like, the mystical, but I wasn't ever, like, working on myself, doing meditations, nothing like that. Yeah. And
it was like, oh, he dumped me. I'm gonna go to the psychic to figure out why. That's such a New York girl story.
Yeah. Like, what should I be doing? Exactly. Just
why doesn't he like me? What do I have to do?
Exactly. Yeah, that was. When's my soulmate coming?
Yeah. Yep.
So, I was gifted this, group reading, a ticket, and the man Gary, my grandmother came and he's like, I just want to tell you that you have a really, really strong gift and do not ignore it. And I was like, oh my God. And what I saw him do in this room, I was like, I need a reading with this man. I have to have a private. Gary Joseph. Mm-hmm. And so I get a private reading and he tells me the same thing. Like, you have a really strong gift. You can sense presences. And I'm like, what? No, I'm like, no, I can't.
Okay, yeah.
I really don't. Because it hadn't happened yet.
Right.
So it was.
You said during his reading your
private reading, yeah. In the group reading, my grandmother came in both.
Have you felt your grandmother before that?
No, I didn't know. I knew that I was more of an empath. Like, I could feel what was in front of me, and he actually said that to me. He's like, right now you can feel what's in front of you, and then it's going to expand, and you're going to feel like what's across town, and then another country, and then you can go, and you're going to be able to close your eyes and just see what you want to see.
Tune in to anywhere.
And I was like, what do you, I was like, that's so cool, but I'm like, could not even wrap my head around that, because I'm like, how is that even possible? What do you know?
Yeah.
In that public group, out of nowhere, he was like, I sense your grandmother is here with us, or something like that? Or
well, it was a group reading, around 30 people in the room.
Okay, so it's intimate.
And, well, that's a lot when usually it's one-on-one. So, spouses were coming that passed, he's a medium, so they were coming, children that passed. It was very emotional. And it was so specific, and I was just blown away. And so not everyone had a visitor come, a presence from the other side, a loved one. And my grandmother came, which she always comes. And I was happy that I was so grateful. I'm like, oh, that was so nice. And I was blown away that he told me that. And
what was the specific part?
With my grandmother?
Yeah, he said it was so specific.
Oh no! What he was saying with the I was telling Krystyna.
Yeah, she was saying that there was kids who passed away from suicide. So, and when she told me that, I'm like, oh, okay. So you also got to watch these parents be healed, because Laura Lynn Jackson, who I was telling you about earlier, I've been to her readings. That's why I said the 30 person was intimate. She does 90 people readings that I've been to, and I never go to have someone come through, because I don't really have anybody that I want to come through. But just watching people get a message from their child who's passed away, I've never seen anything like it. It's like in the movies when the scene where they're in a church and the pastor touches the boy in the wheelchair and all of a sudden he's walking. It's that. You see somebody transform. It's wild.
And even sometimes, like you just said, you don't have anyone that you would think. It could be like your great-great-grandmother talking about your grandmother that you knew and telling you all these specific things, and you're like to tell your grandmother a message. It's so wild. Like you never even know what's going to happen. It's just it's incredible. And so
did your grandmother have a message for you, or she was just saying hi?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, she was. I don't remember exactly, but she always comes. So, and he knows her name, her birthday. Like that's one thing. Like her name's Liz. But so he's like, there's a woman. He used her name, and I knew it was my grandmother. And then it was quick. Mine was not that long, because there were a lot of like really deep. But she was there, and then the point was for him to let me know. I'm assuming.
How do you understand that? I mean, are these spirits just like hanging out in like this astral, city, and they're like, oh, I gotta call. Yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna go to New York today.
Or is it they exist in a different dimension of space and time or something? Like, how do
they're around us? Like we're energy.
Right.
So
but what about like reincarnation? What about when somebody do you believe in reincarnation?
Of course.
So what happens to the spirit in that case? Like, is it still around?
Right, because some people
your spirit's eternal.
No, I know,
so
but I mean, let's say your grandmother is now a baby somewhere. How would she also turn up in a present, your presence, or is like her eternal soul is somehow available no matter what?
That's a hard question to answer.
Well, I've heard,
this is the kind of stuff that fascinates me.
I've heard there's also like multiple realities happening at the same time, and your soul could potentially be split up and be living multiple lives. When I heard that, I was like,
that's mind-blowing, right?
It's hard to wrap my head around that one, but I've heard it enough times.
We have to unpack that a little bit, I think.
But that's the thing, we're human, and I don't even think we have the capacity to even understand that. It's kind of like okay with me. If I don't know, it's just whatever magic I'm getting here. It's like, thank you. I appreciate
fun here. That's it.
It's like, okay, guys, that's like what I was saying. Just let it happen, let it roll. That's how this is so random and crazy, and I'm just like, okay, give it to me. I don't. This is what I'm here to do.
Yeah.
And
so you were
finally now I know at 45, but
that's great.
I never
that's
knew
amazing.
that in my life. I was working in nightclubs. I didn't and traveling.
What a totally different existence.
For sure.
Like a different perspective on the world that you've had.
So you had that initial kind of experience with this guy, Gary Joseph. And you started to, then you took his advice and you're like, oh, I should investigate this more.
Well, he told me this, and I was like, that's so crazy. And so then the presences started coming. And I was like, what is this? And honestly, I remained friends with Gary, and he became my mentor. I went and took psychic development classes with him because he teaches it. And so if I did not have him, I swear, I think I would have thought I would have questioned my sanity. Like, what's happened? I mean, even when your crown chakra opens, through the awakening and all that kind of stuff, like, I have 2 young sons. I thought I had lice. Like, my head was itching. I was like, why is my head tingling? It's itchy. It's itchy. I'm checking their head. I'm like,
so you have those
do we
physical
have,
symptoms.
from school, like sometimes kids get,
Yeah.
and I'm like,
like,
you
pick through their hair.
physically, your body starts opening up to like these
Whoa, cool.
different experiences and reading, and it was like itchy for, I think it was like 3 days or something like that. But it was wild.
The
It's
psychic itch.
yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
The witch's itch.
Yeah.
Which is
Ooh,
itch.
love
I like that.
Okay, good
Ooh.
titles.
Yes.
And you were
I
telling
love
me
that.
there was a moment where you were in your apartment after you were informed by Gary, like, hey, you have these gifts, like, work on them, or
Yeah.
where you just sensed energy, like you said the air got stale in your home.
Yes. Okay. So I had a friend, the woman that gifted me the reading. Okay. It's all like perfect puzzle pieces that come together, and you start, like, the clues start coming in. So I, all of a sudden, so she could feel presences, but I'm like, that's you. I don't feel anything. I don't. And so one evening, my kids were like with their father, and I'm home, and I feel like the air in the room got really stale, like just thick. And it was July, and I'm like, I need to put the air conditioner on. I'm like, why is this? You get that eerie, like, creepy kind of feeling.
Yeah, it was a drastic shift.
Yeah, and it felt like something was pressing on my chest, and I'm like, what? Because it enters the space, and I guess when this starts happening to you, it's on level 10. Then you start getting used to it, and you're like, okay, I know what this is, but this was so crazy to me, and I'm like,
Is that something that other what people like Gary describe also a similar thing, or is it everybody has their own special way that it comes to them?
well, I never asked Gary, but I Googled,
Yeah.
because I'm like,
Yeah.
what the hell is this? And I Googled, and a friend of mine told me, I was telling you that, she's like, she's telling me, like, there's a presence there, because she could feel it. We were, like, texting, and I wish I had the text history, because it's, like, so wild. But, so she tells me, we have to protect your house and the boys. And so now I get into my, like, Aries rising, like, warrior mode.
What's wrong with my boys? What you doing to my
I was
boys?
like, what? I'm like, excuse me?
Yeah.
Like, my New York attitude. And then I'm like, my boys. And I get very, like, Winona
Mama
Ryder
Bear.
and Stranger Things. I'm opening the wall. Like, I don't care. And I'm like, who's here? So I started talking to him, which I probably look crazy. But I was like, who's here? If this isn't this person or this person, you have to go. And then it started revving up like crazy. And my chest, it felt like I'm like, is this thing trying to strangle me? Like, I did not know. It was the weirdest experience. And then I'm like, okay, because I just could feel I don't know how I could feel who it was, but I could feel, it was a male energy. It was not female. It's
Did you sense emotions of this energy?
not emotions, but kind of like the energy that you feel on people here
Yeah, okay.
is similar.
Right.
But it's different because they're not like, it's like this thing in this space that you can't even see or feel. And you're like, what? So, so like when they start coming around a lot, you'll know who it is by the feeling.
Huh, cool.
It's really cool. Yeah. And some are like really gentle. Some feel
Oh,
stronger.
that's like their little thumbprint. They're like energetic thumbprint.
Yeah.
on you.
It's
cute.
wild because you're reading the energy and you're feeling it and you're like, oh. And then, so, it was their grandfather. He went and he was around a little bit. And I'm like, okay. And it actually was the day before his birthday. Which was
wow.
so
Wow.
wild too. And I didn't realize. But after that, because this is after he told me I could sense the presences, so I think like he let the spiritual realm
Open the door.
and then I just was feeling them day and night, and I'm like, oh my God, is my life gonna be like this? What is this? And then one day I was like, I can't hear you. I don't understand what you are saying. I can't hear you, because it was like they were waking me up.
So you could tell it felt as if they were trying to communicate, but you were getting no
Yes.
words, at least even
Did
telepathically.
you think of like trying like a Ouija board or any kind of like?
I'm scared.
Yeah,
I don't
apparently
do
you're not
Ouija
supposed to
board.
go
I'm
near
scared.
those.
Really?
Laurel and
Really?
Jackson said it. Every medium that I've read books by, they
Okay.
all said, do not fuck with Ouija boards. And you know me,
my-
if I'm curious about something, I'm going to do it. I won't do that.
I
won't do
well,
it.
did you ever see that movie? That really creepy movie? I forgot what it was.
No, it was about Ouija boards?
Yes,
No.
when I was younger, and I was petrified of it
Yeah.
because I felt like I mean, I guess I knew
Yeah.
that there are spirits.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've not.
So how did you get in contact then, or how did you?
How do you develop like a
communicate? Yeah,
communication system?
Well, then after I just yelled to them, I don't understand you. Like
Yeah.
I can't read you. I don't know what you want. I don't know what you want, because it was like they were excited, like literally waking me up, and I was like, what's happening? What's happening? And so Gary was like letting me know.
Yeah.
And then they started coming like one at a time.
Aw.
And my grandmother she was passing, my mom's mom, and she was getting ready to pass, and they came, and I was really worried because I'm like, what if she goes over there and she's alone? And they came, and I could hear it that we're coming to take her, and she's not going to be alone. And I was like, it's just so personal and a unique experience for everyone, because some people hear, some people can see, and then all of a sudden it started getting clear to me. But now with the cards, when I do my cards, like the card readings, the people come through and they light up things on the card specifically to show me what they're trying to say, and then I'll tell my clients, and it's like that's how it's through sight now.
Wow, that's really cool. The Akashic Records, what are they?
Oh my God. Okay, this is a completely different experience. I'm working with the Akashic Records now. They are incredible. Like it's the energetic space where your soul's history is stored. So everyone that's ever existed, and even like they say trees and everything, is in the Akashic Records, right? Every being. So
past and future, or
everything, everything, what you came here to do. But it's not a psychic reading. It's more like
you're tapping into like this God energy or something.
It's so different. It's so when I started, another random story, when I started meditating, I just started randomly meditating, and for about 6 months I thought I was meditating and I was going into astral projection. I didn't know. So the Akashic, just to make the comparison, the Akashic Records is completely different, and I'm working with, I'm taking my certification now to get certified to be a reader, Akashic reader, and it is like this wise counsel. If it was a person, it would be like the what it feels like is from Harry Potter, that Gandalf, is it Gandalf with the beard, feels like that. And then astral is like a cosmic like gypsy that's very free, and the records are like real deal, like whoa, it's like this is
like an ancient library.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything.
Yes.
Cool.
It's so cool. And the interesting part is that as the reader, right, I'm working with it and just feeling it out like I do everything. You don't know what, like if I'm in your record, I don't know what those things mean to you.
Oh, cool.
So I'm just telling you, I'm sitting here and I'm telling you what I'm seeing, and it's going to hit for you. Then it's specific because it's your record.
Yeah.
So I'm not interpreting it like
you're
a
just
psychic
saying what
reading.
you see.
I'm taking the information that they want to give to you.
Interesting. Okay, so an Akashic record reading involves no interpretation.
I mean, it does later as you go.
From your part.
But you can't, it's like you're not using your intuition.
Right.
You're not using intuition.
Wow. So what are
you are interpreting?
And so you see it visually? Like you see like
visually,
a vision?
and hear too.
Wow.
So to read the records, do you astral project?
No. So that's such a good question. Okay. So when I started doing this.
Good question.
Yeah. What it is. No, it is. Because you know how they say when someone starts doing something, it's better to not ever have any experience, and then you go and you teach and you learn that way. So because of the astral travel, right? I started it the first time. A friend of mine, she's like, I want to teach you the records. So I go over and I'm in her apartment, and she's like, you did it. It comes into the top of your head, down into your heart, and it just comes out, right? Because you're receiving. So now I'm like, okay, so now I start taking this course. It opened up, again, another synchronistic moment. But
where's the course at? Is it
online.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little soul school with Laura.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
online.
Laura Co.
So you don't have to go physically to a place. It makes it easier for your schedule. That's great.
Yeah, and we practice from the class. We have really amazing. The groups are amazing, and it's so cool because you give each other readings. It's so fun. Imagine that, always getting readings all the time.
Oh, that's so cool.
So, but at one point, it was everything was this clusterfuck. Excuse my language.
Oh yeah, horror
clusterfuck of this, that, and I'm like, what is happening?
An influx.
Just so many things, and I'm like, how do I even make sense of this? And then I'm getting readings from people, and they're like, it's flowing, and I'm like, why do I see this and that and this? And so my friend, who's incredible, she's like, okay, we're going to go into the records. We're going to find out what's happening to you.
Right.
Because I'm like, I cannot make sense of this. And so what they told her was that as I had the records open, that dimension was open. And then, because I would blindfold myself when I did astral.
Oh, I was going to
and
ask
so-
if your eyes were closed. Yeah.
Yeah, I would blindfold myself. And so she's like, you're exiting through to go to astral, which they don't want you to do that. So you have to cover your third eye, put like an X, kind of close
Oh.
it, and only go in from here, because I had like both open.
So, yeah.
So
it's too
it
much
was
stimuli.
like, it was everything.
Wow.
I mean, this
Oh my
is so
God.
random. I know. How
That's-
do you even make sense of this? It's so crazy, right?
Yeah, it does
What-
kind of make sense.
What do you know
People-
about the history of the whole idea of the Akashic records? They talk about that.
I don't know.
Okay.
It just like
They just teach you how to tap
it's
into
something
them.
that's
Have you ever heard of
real.
like Edward Casey,
I've
No.
heard of him. I've
the
read
sleeping
about him.
prophet? He was like, I think back in like the 1920s. He was like very famous. He would sort of go into a trance and he would be taken to the Akashic records, and he could retrieve people's soul information. A lot of the people around him, he discovered, were all part of like the Essene community thousands of years ago,
Okay.
with like before Jesus was born or right around that time.
Yeah, I mean,
and he also was able to cure a lot of, proposed solution, cure a lot of illnesses, like have like healing ideas and stuff.
So
like
you
that.
can get
Everything- you
healing
get
from Akashic
everything.
records.
Yeah,
so you can actually go
especially-
in and like if I'm going to the Apple store for my soul, I can say like I'm
It's like
having
the
a health
iCloud of your
problem.
soul.
Yeah, like I'm having a health issue or an interpersonal thing, and you can actually request specific things.
they'll tell you.
We're
what.
gonna check out
Yeah,
your
I'm
show. We're doing
so
an
we're
awful-
gonna do-
Before
Oh my God.
before we do that, I just have a couple more questions though. Let me think.
Sure.
I thought I had a couple more questions. My question was like verifiability. Obviously most people are still quite skeptical.
Of course.
And you have a lot of people who sort of feel that like, what's the value of all this stuff? If it's real. I mean, do you ever have situations where you do a reading and turns out it's wrong, or like you get, your child is speaking to me, but actually they never had a child, or
For the record,
no,
they
this
speak
would be
in
more
metaphors.
more for the mediumship. But first for the mediumship.
When people come through,
Yeah,
the
do you ever-
cards speak differently.
Okay.
What's that?
So the cards speak differently.
I see. Yeah.
And I don't. This is, now that I'm doing the records, it's like face-to-face readings. But I was so like in my little cave, like I couldn't. I'm like, no, I do my readings by myself. I first started them in the middle of the night when the lunar energy was really strong. My body was just like ready to do them. And my clients sent me a photo of them. I didn't even know them.
Of the person who passed.
No,
of
of
themselves.
themselves,
Themselves.
right? If you
Oh, I
want a
see.
reading
I
for
see.
me, I would say, okay, on text or whatever, the phone, just send me don't tell me anything, because I don't
Okay.
want to know, because then if I hear it, then I'm going to think like these cards are associated. I don't want to know
No
anything.
bias, yeah.
And then, because, it's information that you have to make sure it's not your mind, like
Yeah.
your
Right.
thoughts. It has to just be information that they're sending. And so I would go, they would send me the picture, so I have to see your eyes. And then I would go into their energy body, into the picture, if that, it grabs it, if that makes sense.
Okay.
You feel it. And then I pull the cards and they light up. It shows me which ones to pull, and they light up, like literally, like they look
In your
like,
vision,
my
they
vision,
they light
yeah,
up.
they
Whoa,
light up.
Cool. That's so clear. That's such a clear
Yeah.
sign for you.
and
like,
then you can feel which way to flip them, because it'll be like pulling down if it's all in your body.
that's so
and
cool.
then when I'm reading them, I did it by myself, and so I would record myself and just interpret the reading, and people will come through, and I'm like, there's a woman here who's like, like, just for an example, like, she's showing me like her hair is lighting up. It's something with the hair, and she wants to say this to you and that, and I don't know who the woman is. And then the person I was reading, they're like, that's my mother-in-law. She just passed away. She always did my hair, and it had to do with something with her.
Wow, right.
But
a
I
personal
wouldn't,
story.
yeah, because she wasn't in front of me, so I
Yeah.
would record it, and then I send it to them the next
So
morning.
you don't know if you're hot or cold. during
No,
this
and
reading.
every single time, and even now, I get nervous because I'm
Yeah.
like, they're gonna think I'm crazy. And
Oh,
then it's like a relief.
mean, we're coming to
when
you
you
going,
speak, and the next day, yeah, but you're
don't
like,
know,
I don't
yeah.
even know shit of what
Yeah.
the hell, I don't know who this person is. And so you are reading something by yourself, and you're giving them this information, and it's always, even still now, till now, I'm like, I hope this is, like, you're just
It's-
like,
well,
oh God.
When I was doing that
know?
exercise I was telling you about, with the person gave me the object of somebody who's passed away, I was kind of like saying these things with the energy of an embarrassed child, like, because I'm like,
Yes!
why the fuck do I see a cartoon zebra? Like, I was kind of judging
thank
it,
you.
like, and I'm like, I don't know. And then I opened my eyes, and the girl was like crying. I'm like, oh shit, was I right? And she's like,
I feel
yeah.
it sounds like you were in the Akashic Records, and I'm not even like, 'cause
Oh,
that's how
wow.
they come. they speak like it's metaphors and
Right.
what you're. I swear, imagine like you start doing this. This is
I mean,
wild.
I would love to. I feel like today I'm gonna get hooked.
Yeah, I mean, it's just
What about have you worked with psychedelics like ayahuasca or any of that kind of
No,
stuff?
do you
Might be
know-
too much actually. With you've already able to. It's a
That's-
natural
Yeah,
gift.
you already have the gift, so
I know I don't want to mess. That's what I mean. Like I'm like, oh, this sounds so incredible. It's plant medicine, but then I'm like, do I need it? Is that pushing the limits?
I guess
That's
you
why
could
I've
have somebody
never done
read your
it.
records and
Or
ask.
ask your
That's a
guides
good
or-
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because some people like have their psychic abilities open up after an experience with a psychedelic, or like a trauma gets healed or something, and then it allows them. But then I don't.
Yeah, it allows them to tap into
Yeah.
that connection. I mean, we're all connected. We all have this.
Yeah.
It's just being open and surrendering to it and believing it. Like it's not a lie. I
Yeah.
promise. Like I don't even.
I know it's one of those things where it's like I believe it to be true so hard that if I ever like I always watch myself for being like defensive against it because I never want to turn anybody off to it. But I'm like I'm
Yeah, you
telling
can't push. Exactly.
If you but it's like if you just get a reading or witness like a medium tell a parent that their child who killed themselves is here and they're
Exactly.
sorry, and you watch that parent transform, you're like this is so undeniable. And
Exactly,
it's crazy that we're
yeah.
not talking about this all the time. Like, fuck Trump's arrest. I don't care.
Exactly. Like
I want to like go into the Akashic like I don't care about that, and we get very
Yeah.
distracted by our five senses as human beings, but we also get so distracted by like social media and news, and it's like every time something newsworthy in quotes happens, I'm like I get so like that's taking us all away from like the internal stuff.
Yeah,
that is, like,
exactly. That's the thing. It's happening to like, take note of what's going on inside, what you're feeling, being aware, being open. But a lot of times, like the healing comes first because
Right.
it is not like people talk about spirituality. People talk about how painful it is, but I think in a lot of people's minds, they think it's all like, oh, positivity, light,
Yeah,
and
it's
this.
for insane.
There's a lot of heavy shit that happens
Yeah.
to you before you get through to like the light part.
Oh, really?
It's
That's
heavy.
good to know.
Yeah, it's not. You have
Like
to
what?
heal that because you don't need.
Oh, and like you, like I
and
had.
everyone, you have like just the things that your mind is telling you. It comes from somewhere.
Right.
And you don't always listen to your soul. Your soul knows the answer. Everyone's soul. You don't need a psychic. You can be
Right.
psychic yourself.
Right.
But you have to get to that place where you go
Pummeled,
past all the.
pummeled and humble.
You gotta get
I think it was
humbled.
Yogananda said life's a constant choice between humiliation or humility.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Daniel with the quotes.
Right?
Yeah, that's a good one. It's a really good one.
Just to make sure we have enough time, I think we should maybe, if you want to dive in and
Yeah.
explore something here.
So excited.
Okay. Oh my God, this pressure, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, it's,
Okay.
I'm very open-minded, so nothing you say is gonna. I'm not gonna think you dumb or weird or or crazy at all.
okay.
I'm so into this stuff.
So yeah, we're totally like BFFing right now.
Yeah,
so we're
yeah.
gonna like our souls are like having fun with each other.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say a prayer.
Okay.
And I just need. Can we write down your full name?
Sure.
Except that pen is not working very well.
Oh, let me
Horrible.
try. Including my middle name.
Yes.
It is working now. All right.
It's working for me, Daniel. Maybe it's my energy. Oh, it stopped working. When I was three more letters. Do you guys have a pen?
Can you toss us a pen? Yay.
I'm gonna write it. I'm gonna write it
Thank
on.
you so much.
Thank you. I'm gonna write it here. Okay. The red is the complete one.
So, and you want to know, what's your question?
Well,
Just what-
I had sent you some specific questions, but then I'm like, what do I need to know? I'm real big when I do readings on that. Like, is there anything that needs to come to my attention? Because sometimes the things I want to know, I don't know if it's like from the ego or so.
yeah, they'll know.
Yeah, so
okay, so what
they're-
guidance?
I trust
any
them more.
guidance that they have for you that's in your highest good right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
that
Okay.
sounds great.
So we're gonna just take a few breaths to ground ourselves. Okay, and then I'm gonna read the key and I'm gonna put your name into it, and then I'm gonna get silent and say something
Do your
to
thing.
myself, and then we're gonna
Got it.
Okay. Okay. Krystyna Marie Hutchinson. Okay. And so we open ourselves to the light. And with this light, we open ourselves to our truth. And with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of those we love. And so Krystyna is given the truth to best serve her on her healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for her in this moment. And with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy fields of Krystyna to receive the record of her soul.
Recording audio. Just
Okay. And so we're just going to take a breath. Let me just settle in. You want to know, is there any guidance for you, for your soul? Okay, so I'm seeing, you know those, when you have those strings in your hand when you're a kid and you do those, like, those hand
Cat's cradles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, remember this speaks in metaphors. There's two ears. So it's like, listen to something. There's, it's like a screwing in your ear, like it's like a tool that's going into your ear. What is it doing? So there's a stick inside with like words. It says ouch. Is this resonating? Something happened to you with your ears? Okay, wait. Now, music. In old, you know, those, looks like a horn or something, but it plays music. I don't.
Yeah, like a record, like a
Like
record
a-
player thingy. But I forget what they're
Gramophone?
called. Yeah,
That's
like an old timey thing that you wind up.
Exactly. It's again your ear. Eating a slice of pizza, you have a white plate under you. You're holding it so the oil doesn't like drip down. It's got pepperoni on it. Oh, it was like a tinfoil crumbled and it turned into like a bowl of tinfoil and it turned into a bagel. Wait, give me a second. Hold on. This is. You're annoyed at something. You're like. Hold on. Something's grabbing you by the throat. Does this resonate?
Hmm.
It's dark. It's got you like this. And the top of your head is open, like it's cut off, not like violently, just like open. It's putting it's like you're putting a trash can lid on top of it. When I'm trying to hold on, I'm gonna ask you what it. Now you're writing. You still have this face. It's like you're not relaxed. You're not. It's like this, like. There's a key. Two people holding this key. A man's hand is on one side and your hand is on the other. And you're both holding, like, you know those Russian dolls that go into each other?
Mm-hmm.
You're both holding those. But you're holding it.
I just got deja vu.
You're holding it more. And now he's pulled away from that one and he's holding it, but it's not the same shape. It's more like an egg. Big. Chocolate.
Like a Cadbury cream egg.
Could be, but it's big. It's like the other one was
Tiny.
open. It is a Cadbury cream egg because they sliced it open and that like yellowy it's coming out. It's like sliced on the bottom. It's not broken open. It's just sliced and it's oozing.
Yeah.
He's holding it like this. It's like a trophy or something. It's gold. It's like wings or like starry type of like fairyish. Is this resonating? Does this make?
I don't know. I wonder who the guy is. I have an idea, but
It's Halloween. You have a witch's costume on, and you have a bag of candy.
huh?
It's a white bag.
A pillowcase.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say it was like a sheet, but it's
My kid.
yes, you're
That's my
a
dad.
witch, and there's a. Now they handed you something, and it looked like like a cauldron, but it's not. It's changing into a black bag, but it like looks like a carrot. You know how on Easter you get those bags? It like pointed on the bottom.
Yeah.
What does this mean? you're opening that sheet. It's like a scary face on the sheet. It's got 2 fangs. It would be like a jack-o'-lantern, but it's got these 2
Like
little.
a Dracula?
Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
What happened with your ear? Let's go back to the ear. Did something happen with your ear?
No.
Is this memory? Is this
unless I don't remember. Because a lot of, it's a traumatic childhood, so there's things I blocked out. I tend to remember a lot, though. But, like, Halloween was also a very big deal for me as a kid.
Okay. Let's see. Do you have any questions that you...
Yeah, one of the questions that I was curious about was my parents. I've had, like, recurring nightmares since I was a kid, specifically about my mom. But, when you grow older and you look at your parents for who they are,
There's a candle, like a life-size candle, and 2 people are standing on either side of the candle. They're holding each other's hand. And on the left side, you were a little girl. You walked away. You're in your pajamas. Hold on one second. Someone has their hands on your shoulders they're behind you. They have their hands. That's who they're, oh, I'm getting the chills. That was what was around your neck.
that person's hand.
Yeah.
Like, it's to indicate, like, abuse?
Yeah, it was a grown-up, and that was when I said somebody grabbed your throat.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Okay. I definitely got the crap kicked out of me as a child, so. The throat I don't remember, but it would make sense if I blocked that out.
There's a woman wheeling a carriage. She's looking behind her like she's afraid.
Mm.
Would this be your mother? I don't know.
I think it would have to be, yeah.
It's weird because she's got a turtle on her back.
We had turtles.
Okay. Yeah, because the turtle's turning into a dog like it would be a pet. It's got it's like a unicorn.
A little horn.
With ears on the dog, not the turtle, the dog's. Now the dog is like, did the dog die or was it really mushy? Like it's like.
Yeah, well, our dog, we had a childhood dog who she got hit by a car when I was little, but then died, fairly at a normal age when I was
Did
in
you
high school.
see someone holding it like this, like, and it was like?
Yeah. When
I could
she
see, yeah.
got hit by a car.
Okay, they're going back to the Halloween.
I'm curious about this throat grab.
Yeah,
I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, if something crazy happened, I can take it. Like, it's not.
Okay.
The only way out is through.
Let's see
Well,
what
she said she was going back to this Halloween vision.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's showing me the Halloween again. You're like this. Like you're like worried. Getting the chills. Hold on. This is. It's like a Medusa. Did you think somebody was like Medusa or Scary Lady?
Yes.
Yeah. So again, your ear. It's showing me your ear. There's a candle in front of you.
Is it definitely stuff from the past, or could it also be from like the future?
This is whatever they want her to know that it's gonna.
Yeah, I'm also
They want
curious.
to tell you something that you need to know.
Yeah.
Now there's 3 candles. It's like a 3, like one's down here and 2 are here. And now there were 3. The 2 on the side are not there anymore. There's 1 in the middle. But someone's bringing out dinner. 2 plates. These white plates, they're bringing them to the table. They're serving them. There's 2 children, a girl and a boy. I see their backs, the kids' backs. They're at a table, the white tablecloth. They put the food. This is weird because you have, it's almost like something on the chair that's over your head where you can't get up from the table. You are like constricted in a way at the table.
Okay.
Sitting there, and what is that?
In a high chair, or am I too old for a high chair?
You're older than a high chair. It's
Okay.
like it's again around your neck. It's around your neck and down the back. Like you cannot get off the chair. You can move your arms and everything, but you cannot get off the chair. There's like
Oof.
it's
Like a leash.
around your neck. It could, yeah, but like it's solid. It's like it would be like not a pipe, but maybe a pipe, like
Damn.
something solid that is a stick or like a piece of something like this, and it is around your neck, and you can't move from that table. You're not allowed.
Is that a metaphor, or is
Could
that
be,
a
yeah. It's
literal...
gonna make sense to you.
Right.
This is what I'm seeing. What does this mean? Let me just ask them what. Again, a carrot, like that black bag was, this is a carrot, and it's getting sliced in 2 separate parts, like not at the end, like closer, like it's getting cut in thirds, but like the top part is very small, but it's cut. What does this mean? Sliced again. Under your bed looks very dark. I see. It's almost like a reddish kind of carpet or orangey kind of carpet. Under there's a bed skirt, and under the bed is super dark. Like it's showing that there is like it just looks dark, like a shadow kind of.
Like negative energy, kind of dark, or
No, it doesn't feel like that, but it's showing. It doesn't feel creepy, but it's dark under there.
I had a bed skirt.
Now the
A pink
bed's
carpet.
lifting up. Something with the leg of the bed. It's like this is your look on your face again. You're trying to like get something. You're the bed lifted, and you're like. But it's like that. It's like a frightened, but like, it's when you're looking. What is this?
Yeah, a lot of moments of terror as a kid.
Money. Did you hide money in your?
I might have had like a jar of coins.
No, it's. What is this? It's like you had something under there where you wanted to, you were saving it to go somewhere.
Okay.
You want to go back to the throat? What is the throat?
Yeah,
What
well,
does
yeah.
the throat mean?
If that's a metaphor, I would have an idea. A pretty...
There's a room, there's a hallway. There's a room at the ends of the hallway. There's 2 doors on the left side, 2 doors, and then there's a door all the way down. The lights out inside, like I could see the lights on inside the room because underneath is lit up, you know, like that crack in between the door and the floor. And you're on someone's back again, like not again, but like you're little on someone's back, and they're holding a candle. And it's late because you're like falling asleep. See the turtle again. It's a train. Now this door is opening a little bit. There's a crack. Now it's opening. I see you going in. You were gonna go in with the person, but they closed the light and you're in there, and they closed it and they're walking away. What does this have to do with her throat? Were you in the hospital?
A lot.
Yeah. So you're in the hospital bed. Okay, I see you. This is so weird. Okay. You're in this hospital bed and it was you, and then a huge hand grabbed you, like your whole body, like let's say you're small like this. It grabbed you and then you turned into that trophy. Like the one that, like that golden, does someone have a trophy? Is that something?
Yeah. It's like my brother had like his little league stuff.
Again, it's showing me that room. What is this? It's that room again.
Do you know what the room?
They're
looks
taking you against. There's two people on the side of you, and they're taking you, and you're like kicking and screaming, like you don't want to go in this room.
like?
It's like it's not your bedroom. Feels like somewhere they sent you, or you got you. Did you go to like a home or like a hospital or something like that for like a treatment that you didn't want to go to?
I wonder if it's like one of their friends' houses or like.
Feels like when they check you into a place. So like, did that happen?
Not that I can recall. I was hospitalized a bunch for like stomach issues as a kid.
Okay.
And I had like an
Where's the
injury.
hospital? Let me find out. I'm seeing a woman. It's like a mother with a little boy, and she's very close with him. Just holding him. It's like she's very loving towards him. Like her little star.
Mm.
She's kissing him on the head. Even when he's older too, she's like that with him. He turned into a heart, like he's like her heart.
Mm.
And now it's you. Your head, the heart turned into your head, but there's no body. It's like your head. She's holding your head.
Huh.
And she's like making it smaller. Don't listen to what she made you feel like. I feel it like she's like her, that tinfoil, it was like her doing that we saw, the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Her showing like handcuffs in your hands and like breaking them. I can feel like what it. Hold on. Okay, now it's wrapping back up to that. That's how it's wrapping again to this in that room. It's like you're coming out of the room and they're like, there's hands on your ears.
My hands? Oh, okay.
Someone else's hands. So I just see hands like covering your ears. Okay, like the chills. Hold on. Do you have any questions?
It seems like I experienced a lot of terror at the hands of like my mom's mental illness. A lot of like.
Maybe it was her that
Yeah.
went to that place because I didn't want to say it, but it felt like a place to get treatment like that.
Yeah, psychiatric
like
ward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, she's been to one. She's been to several.
Well, actually, what I thought was interesting is, I know you're quick to put an interpretation on it.
Yeah.
Maybe that's not. Maybe just let it linger for a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I think
let
sometimes.
it settle. But it's so funny
I'm also kind of wondering, because I know this is the first time doing this in this kind of event
In
for
a
you.
setting like this.
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it maybe? Is it possible you're picking up on other people's energies and so on? Okay.
It's not picking it, so the energy comes in. It's
Yeah.
like they send it through.
Right. So you set your
it's
intention
not
with
going,
the name.
It's not me like feeling this. It just comes.
It's so interesting though, because as you're saying things, even if they don't necessarily make sense,
because it's metaphor.
being put in the places in my old childhood house. Like I'm here, but I'm also back there, like at the same time as you're saying this stuff.
That's what I mean. It won't make sense to me. It's like something for you.
Like something about the ear and the ouch was so specific. It sounds like you should like go to the ear doctor or something.
Right,
like that,
right,
make sure there's
yeah.
not something.
Whenever I didn't have ear
Something-
problems as a kid, but
It could be the words hurt you.
yeah.
interesting.
Well,
Okay.
Because the covering the ear.
my parents would scream a lot, like scream bloody murder often, and I would put my hands over my ears and scream,
Yeah,
so I
was
couldn't
it-
hear them scream, and then they would get mad at me for screaming. It was just just constant, very chaotic.
Can we go back and see the throat? Because I really
Yeah.
want
We
to
can,
see.
but we also have we don't have too much more time just
Oh,
like
yeah.
today for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, but like, if that's a I mean, it would make all the sense in the world if it was a metaphor. I could also see that. Was I strangled and I blocked it out? Like that's very possible. I don't know though. I don't know.
Yeah, that could be. It could be that. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was like as you were older, it happened, and then do you ever have like any sensations that are?
When I have anxiety attacks, they have like the energies like it just yeah, it feels like I'm being strangled. Like a lot of people feel pressure on their chest. I sometimes feel pressure on my throat. So maybe
it was like. It's gonna
Something I
come
blocked
to
out.
you. In
Yeah.
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 I think we should stop here for
Yeah,
now. And then
yeah.
maybe we have you
I'm
back. and
Sorry,
we'll
I
go-
wish I could. Like,
No,
I
you
wanna-
Don't be
have
sorry.
more
Of
time
course.
I
No,
like
what was
your
what was
eyes
what
out.
was clear that I think was your authenticity and your integrity in the process and so on.
Yeah.
I'm also excited to do a session with you, but
Oh
we'll do it
yeah,
on a
and
private
I'll
side.
continue if you
Yeah,
want,
yeah, yeah,
guys.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we can
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. So yeah, because it's like here. It's
I do feel like there's stuff that I don't remember from childhood that I would like to unlock because then I can move on from it.
that's the
I
that's
really
the
have a
stuff. Like I was
strong
saying,
feeling.
the dark.
Yeah.
It's not it's our story.
Yeah.
And when you
Yeah. I mean,
you
and it
gotta
already
walk
happened.
through that to get even for your intuitive ability, like you said, like the medium type of thing you
Yeah.
feel called to do.
Yeah.
That heavy stuff, it doesn't belong with you as you ascend.
Right.
So you gotta
You gotta
clear it out.
Yeah. And
And
my
then
thing is like
it's
it already
hard.
happened. So it's like I'm fine, but the memory of it is really gonna help unlock things. I was told by a psychic that I had a call with once, a Zoom, and I researched her a bunch. She was recommended by people, and she basically alluded. She goes, "There was a boundary violation. There's energy in your left hip. There's a boundary violation when you were a kid from your, I believe, is from your father figure." And I said, "Well, that can only mean that I was sexually molested. Like a boundary violation is that."
Yeah.
And I asked her, "Was I?" And she goes, "It wasn't wrong, but it wasn't right." And I'm like, "Okay, this is
maybe it was
it's
like
vague.
choked or
I don't know.
no.
I don't know. Yeah."
We can explore it for sure.
yeah.
Like we'll do the readings. Like I know
Because a part of me
this
is like, let's just get these memories uncovered
It
so I
was.
can
I felt.
them
I
away.
felt emotional. Like
Yeah.
it's something like
heavy.
yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
felt heavy too. I was like starting to cry. I'm like, I don't know why.
Me too.
Yeah.
We're like
Yeah.
yeah.
Huh.
'cause-
But for today, we better stop.
Yeah, thank you so
Okay,
much.
of course, you
Thank you so much.
guys, I
Great to
love
meet you.
it.
Yeah, it was so
Thank
fun.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll do more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we'll keep you guys updated if anything resonates later
Yeah,
on with
exactly,
me from the
exactly.
reading, and then when you
Yeah.
get a reading,
Exactly.
we'll clue you in on what happened.
Okay.
So,
Thanks.
yeah, thanks guys.
Thank you.